Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Now, it's the midterms and then I haven't applied any experiments from our chemistry class, so I figured what a great way to apply it now. And I'm feeling kind of scientist today, so let's get going. But before anything else, disclaimer, we're not in an actual lab setup, we're just in an alternative one. And of course, since we're dealing with laboratory experiments, we're gonna have some safety goggles, of course, our lab coats, our gloves, which I'm gonna put later, and of course, because we're gonna deal with fire, we have this. Okay. Okay, so here was the glasses I was referring to. So, okay, for the experiment that we're gonna do today, we're gonna do a reaction between aluminum and hydrochloric acid, and of course testing for hydrogen gas. Now we all know that aluminum and hydrochloric acid undergoes a single displacement reaction where aluminum, the free metal, replaces hydrogen, making aluminum chloride and releasing hydrogen gas. Now we all know that in a single replacement action, the reaction only occurs if the free element is more reactive than the element that's gonna replace in a compound. Now we have the electromotive series for that, and we know that aluminum is more reactive than hydrogen. Hence, it replaces hydrogen in hydrochloric acid, making aluminum chloride and making hydrogen a free element, of course, a diatomic molecule. Now we're gonna test that, and of course we're gonna use a test tube, and we have our test tube holder. This has been cleaned using distilled water, of course, so we're just gonna count it, to reduce the risk of it falling. For the aluminum, we actually have aluminum foil. So yeah, I just rolled some. You can see, I just rolled some. And of course, for hydrochloric acid, we actually have muriatic acid. Muriatic acid, it is also hydrochloric acid. Now for our other materials, we're gonna use a portable butane burner as a source of flame, and of course we have barbecue sticks as our splint. So again, we have this on standby in case anything happens, hopefully not. So yeah, let's get to the experiment. For this experiment, we all know that hydrochloric acid is highly corrosive, so we're gonna, of course, be careful in pouring. We're not gonna measure a certain we're not gonna measure an exact amount. Rather, we're only gonna do a little amount of hydrochloric acid. So we're gonna pour. Please zoom in. Hold on. We're gonna pour a little bit. So here, we have this. Now, of course, we're gonna remove this from the table. Then, we actually have a rolled aluminum, and we're gonna drop it here. Now, of course, it might take a while, but I just used a test tube holder because it releases heat. Yeah, it might really take a while. Okay, let's just put our goggles on for safety measures. So as you can see, there's some bubbles already starting to form. It means that your ready beginning, we're just gonna ready this burner. I'm gonna move it away for a bit. So already the reaction is starting. Okay, so since any minute now might begin. So there's the reaction. We're gonna ready our splint. Okay na? And the reaction. There. We're gonna try that again if we can. Oh. Okay, it doesn't start. So we're gonna flash on the screen what happened. There are actually two reactions that occurred. Okay, it doesn't already. But if you saw, there was actually a flame there. Now we all heard a pop, but there was also time where burned. Now hydrogen gas is flammable, of course, and it produces a popping sound. Though it was not as evident as what you would usually hear, but there's actually popping sound and there's also the burning. So the reaction also produces energy that you see the ignition of flame. So this would be your aluminum chloride. So since there's no more fizzing, it means that the reaction is done as well. Here, a grayish. Action. There. Of course, the aluminum chloride is aqueous, meaning it is dissolved in water. If we're gonna take it a step further and use evaporation, we might obtain aluminum chloride, but that is not primary purpose. The purpose of this experimentation is just to test for the hydrogen gas. And that would be it, guys. The reaction is already complete. We already heard the popping sound and we already saw the reaction between aluminum and hydrochloric acid that resulted in aluminum chloride and released hydrogen gas. And we tested, we used a splint and we heard a pop and it also burned. So that would be the experiment for today. And there will be more to come. See you soon. Bye.